Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Robert D'Alessio, and I'm the host of Rob's Inner Circle, broadcasting worldwide. I would like to take this moment to welcome each and every one of the audience members who are tuning in from all over the world. Thank you for being here tonight because we have a real extravaganza for you this evening. It is the 100th show of Rob's Inner Circle, and we wanted to outline it with a bang. We have such a great show. We have a star-studded lineup of special guests, and you people are really going to enjoy our show tonight. The show would never be the same without giving the usual shout-out to the podcast techie who is going to be joining us during this broadcast this evening. The podcast techie on Rob's Inner Circle, Patty, Lady Starlight Saragosa. And also, the other shout out goes out to the amazing producer, Jenny DuHaime, who put together this beautiful show. This is all her labor of love. Such fine work, Jen, like you always do all the time. And I hope you don't feel I'm putting you on the spot, but you just do some great work. And I thought I would just mention that. So everybody, welcome to Rob's Inner Circle. We have a couple of birthday announcements over here that we wanted to outline. So let's start with that on our show right now. We have Patricia Chica, who celebrated her birthday May 28th, and she's presently at Cannes Film Festival in France. We have Michael Ankers from England, who celebrated his birthday on May 28th. And celebrating their birthdays today, VJ Vidkid, and also the cover band Rockhead lead singer, also a man of 1,000 voices, the actor who portrays Jeremiah in the Daily Struggle sitcom, Art LaDuke. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and happy birthday on behalf of myself, Patty, and Jenny, and all of the viewers out there. Be sure to watch Daily Struggles. It's the sitcom that everyone is talking about on the Rise Up TV channel on the Roku streaming service. Download the Roku app on your smart devices, or you get the Roku stick at Amazon for as little as $30. Make sure you watch all of our productions on the Bobby Short Shorts YouTube channel. You want to comment, share, click on the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because every time there's a new production coming out, you will be the first to know. So we have quite a busy evening, and we have someone standing by from Vancouver, British Columbia. She's going to be opening up our show. The lovely and talented Ashley Potter.
Hi. How's
Ashley.
it going?
Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Such a pleasure to have such a talented artist like yourself. Ashley, we have a full show, and we want to give everybody a chance to come out here and present themselves and do their number. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what kind of an artist you are.
Yeah, well, I am a singer-songwriter. I do pop R&B, and music is what I live and breathe. And honestly, it's no joke. People are like, what do you do for fun? I was like, play piano. This is as exciting as it gets, yeah.
So how long have you been playing, Ashley?
I play quite a few things. As you can see, there's, oh wait, which side? This side. So I play guitar, piano, ukulele, bass, drums, and one string on the violin.
Wow. So a one-lady band over here. You don't need You don't need a band.
I guess so. Well, I have a band of my own as well. And when I first got together with them, I wanted to be able to direct them properly. So I had to learn everything in order to do that.
Ashley, thank you again so much for joining us. So you have a song that you're going to be playing for us. What is the name of the song?
I do. It's called My Future. It is my newest release. It just came out, and it's available on all streaming and downloading platforms worldwide.
Oh, great. So what inspired you to write this song?
Well, it's kind of, so you know how we all worry a little too much probably about everything? So the song is kind of based on that, wishing you had more time to worry, that you need to live in the present. So when are you supposed to worry about all these problems? So one of my lines is that I wish I had the future to worry about my future.
So Ashley, you're going to be performing the Vancouver Island tour, I understand.
I am. I'm so excited. It's my first tour bus tour. and it's gonna be a rockin' show. There are some amazing artists, and I heard we're going bungee jumping too.
Wow, that sounds like really exciting. If you want to try something really different, bungee jump while you're playing a guitar and singing.
um, I don't want to lose the guitar, but if they strap it in, sure, why not?
Ashley, we can't wait to hear your song. So whenever you're ready, hit the chords, and the platform is yours.
Sounds good. So here's my future.
You said I was your reason until it went down. No, I couldn't believe it. The blood is on your hands now. Said I wanna dive in deep, but it's on and off. You're drowning me in your thoughts, please rescue me. I don't say it enough, but that's enough. The day keeps getting longer. I got the world on my shoulders. This ain't me, but I'm getting older. Wish I had the future to worry about my future. Wish I had the future. Oh, wish I had mine. Wish I had the future to worry about my future. Wish I had mine. Wish I had the future. Thought you had it right. Said that loving me was your priority. I put up a fight, but my heart don't bleed if you're holding me. Said I wanna dive in deep, but it's on and on. You're drowning me in your thoughts, please rescue me. I don't say it enough, but that's enough. The day keeps getting longer. I got the world on my shoulders. This ain't me, but I'm getting older. Wish I had the future to worry about my future. Wish I had the future. Oh, wish I had mine. Wish I had the future to worry about my future. Oh, wish I had mine. Wish I had the future. I wanna dive in deep, but it's on and on. You're drowning me in your thoughts, please rescue me. I don't say it enough, but said I wanna dive in deep, but it's on and on. You're drowning me in your thoughts, please rescue me. I don't say it enough, but that's enough. Oh, wish I had the future. Oh, wish I had mine. Wish I had the future to worry about the future. Oh, wish I had wish I had the future, worry about the future. Oh, wish I had mine. Oh, wish I had the future to worry about the future.
Wow, what a wonderful performance. Congratulations, Ashley. That was
Thank you very
really,
much.
really, really nice. Congratulations. I love that song.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ashley, thank you so much for joining us. We have other guests standing by, and we have, unfortunately, a timetable that's a little restrained. But hey, all the best. So, very quickly, anyone who wants to encourage you, where are the social media platforms they can listen to your music?
Well, they can go to one simple website, ashleypater.com, where Pater is spelled later, except the L is a P.
Wow, I love that. I love the way you said that.
I'm well rehearsed in this, as you can tell.
Ashley, thank you so much and enjoy your tour.
Thank you so much. Thanks
Keep
for
in
having
touch.
me.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Our next guests coming on are two friends and my mentors. It's because of these two guys that I actually started podcasting. It's going to be 2 years on the 7th of June. 7th of June is a very big day in my life. It's not only 2 years that I've been podcasting. It's also my first anniversary with the woman I have in my life. I'm sharing my life right now. So these are two really big moments in my life, something very, very special. So tonight we're celebrating our 100th show a little bit earlier because things happened along the line. We were supposed to celebrate it like at a different date, but a couple of shows got canceled, and this what happened. We were thrown off, but we're going to be doing those two shows, going to be getting to that 100 anyway. So, folks, I want to bring on two friends and two amazingly talented podcasters who play here in Montreal and who have been a great influence to me. The first one of them is the guy who started it all for me, Mr. Claudio Silvio Capri.
Hey,
Claudio.
hey, hello, how are you?
Hey, so happy to have you here on
Thanks for
Rox
having
in the
me.
Circle. So appropriate. And also my other good friend, my other mentor, he's a sensation in Montreal, just like Claudio. He's got 2 or 3 podcasts. I'm going to introduce him to you without further delay. Here he is, Angelo, Ange Parrella.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
How you doing, Rob?
Guys, I'm doing so great, and I am so honored to have you both on the show.
Same
I
here.
want to tell you guys face to face, it's because of you I started the podcasting business. And it's something that I didn't believe I was able to do. And here I am, like 100 shows later.
Yeah.
I'm still here. And I also have another friend that's going to be bringing on a little bit later. I'm going to be celebrating my 50th show with the amazing Esther Brzezinski, whom I share the co-hosting duties every Wednesday at noon. Such fun on this show over here on with Esther as well. Guys, listen, Ange, tell us a little bit what's going on with you right now. How busy are you? What's going on with your shows?
Well, yeah, I'm a pretty busy guy now. I started off with, as you can see in the back, Ange TV. It's about, I would say, maybe 2 years and a half. I started during the pandemic, doing, sketch comedy, random videos, rants, and then it kind of evolved as the time went. I went into live streaming. Helping other YouTubers grow, other people grow, whatever they do. Then I went into the podcasting, which was becoming very popular during the pandemic. And I met some amazing people like Claudio, who eventually made me meet Rob, who was here at 100 episodes. And let me tell you, Rob, I just want to say congratulations for being 100 episodes. It's incredible how consistent you are. And that's something I always talk to you about, consistency. You always want to put stuff out there because people love content, right?
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for the compliment, Ange. And you know, if I am anything good at all or whatever it is, there it's they're largely of some of the spices you put in that salad.
Yeah.
So
I just wanted to say, like, I then branched off to other channels such as Ange Collects, which, as you can see, the cards in the back. I don't know if you can see all those boxes.
Let's see if you can get a close up. There you go.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a bunch of boxes.
And you're also sponsored. You're sponsored by 2 Tim Hortons.
Exactly, 2 Tim Hortons in the West Island of Montreal. So, like I said, I came a long way. We all came a long way. I'm very proud of everybody. And I also have a third channel with my girlfriend. It's called Ange and Erica. And that's basically a vlog. Me and my girlfriend, we just think of different things to do. And we upload it, and it's been doing very well. So we're really happy about that as well.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, Ange, for joining us. And there's also my other buddy, Mr. Stand-Up Comedian himself. He's a stand-up comedian. He's also the front man of the Dirty Four podcast.
Yeah, that's right.
Capri.
That's right.
You're also an actor. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
And of course, you're part of the ingredients that helped shape up who Rob's Inner Circle has started off as and has become. So tell us, Claudio, how busy are you these days now that the pandemic is over?
So ever since we were out of lockdown, I co-run 2 comedy shows. One is a new show. It's called Last Night's Open Mic, which is every month on a Thursday. Our second show is June 16th. It's at Cafe Bistro El Momento. You know, you see some local comedians in Laval. It's like an open mic. You see some pros, you see some upcoming comedians saying, trying stuff, saying some funny stuff. Then I have a monthly show as well, which is with Sugar Sammy's brother, straight out of Montreal's. It's called Comedy Rebels, also known as Offbeat Comedy. So I have that. And as Rob mentioned, I also am one of the co-people of the Dirty Four. Now it's a Dirty Three, but we're finding a fourth person. But basically about that. Three comedians talking about everyday stuff, you know, funny life stories that happen to us, you know, focusing on like how to improve on our stand-up comedy shows, what open mics are there we can go try. And also I also am part of a wrestling podcast called the Jofo in the Ring AEW Dynamite Review, which Wednesday nights there's a wrestling show, and then after that we talk about like the episode, what we hate about it, what we don't. And an actor, I've been in a lot of films as an extra, and a short film coming out soon, which we got to finish working on it. It's called Churchill, so that should be coming sometime soon. I don't have the exact date for that, but mostly I'm focusing on stand-up comedy because that's what I love to do. I love to try and make everybody laugh.
Claudia, thank you so much for joining us. And just one last thing, if anyone wants to audition for that spot to be the fourth Dirty Four, and by the way, who is that person going to be replacing? Who
Victoria
left?
Blair.
She left. Okay. So Victoria Blair left. So anyone who wants to audition for that spot, how do they go about it?
So yeah, just message me on Facebook, Claudio Silvio Capri, and just be like, hey, I want to audition for it. We're gonna have you on two episodes. Try to get the vibe with us. Obviously, it's a really big must that you understand the world of comedy, the world of entertainment. And what I mean with entertainment, not just comedy. Talking about wrestling, talking about action films, talking about just everything going from dirty stuff to clean stuff, because us Dirty Four, we just like this to talk about general entertainment. And also you must understand as well the world of stand-up comedy. Like, who are your favorite stand-up comedians? What does it take to become a stand-up comedian? Stuff like that.
Well, thank you so much, Claudia, for joining us, and I wish you the best of luck in all your endeavors. And you as well.
Thank you very much, Rob.
You and your girlfriend Erica, and much success to you guys. I hope you guys stick around because we're having a cocktail party after the show. It's virtual. Hey, nobody gets drunk. Got it. Okay, guys. So stick around. Thanks for being there, guys.
No problem, Rob.
Our next guest is a local performer from Montreal. She is only 15 years old, believe it or not. And wait till you see how talented she is. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here's our next guest, Miss Rachel Dara. Rachel is accompanied by her dad. Let's see what we're having. There you go. Okay, so the mute is off. Can you hear me?
I could hear you very well, thank you. I just was having some technical difficulties. There's some notifications that I'm getting, but they're out of the way now. I unmuted my mic. I'm fine.
Well, you know what? Whatever you did, just leave things the way they are. Don't touch anything.
Don't worry.
I was on your YouTube channel, and wow, 1.76K subscribers. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Been working on it.
You are a talented singer.
Thanks. I have been singing ever since I was, I'd say, around 6 years old. But my parents didn't find out until a few years ago when they got a call from the head of my elementary school saying that I got invited 11 hours away from home to record an original song at a studio. And my parents thought that my school was trying to scam us. But turns out I just had something that they didn't know about.
Oh, wow. So how did you manage to keep it a secret for so long?
I didn't want to keep it a secret. I tried to tell them what I was doing. I actually I started taking acting lessons at the age of 5. because I told my mom I wanted to be famous like Justin Bieber.
Oh.
And my mom thought, Justin Bieber, acting classes. And turns out I ended up loving acting too. But around that time, I started learning how to write. I was in grade 1? And I used to write little songs on pieces of paper, stories with little melodies, sing them around the house. My parents didn't know what the hell I was doing until grade 5 when they got that call.
Destiny calling, huh?
Destiny's calling.
So tell us, which song are you going to perform for us this evening?
I'm going to perform an original song that is actually coming out on June 18th. And it's called 18. I recorded this song in Nova Scotia, Cape Breton, this past summer with Mark Howard, legendary record producer, who I was lucky enough to have produced my debut album, The Next Big Invention, which is to be released this year.
And I can anticipate a huge demand for your music. So why don't you tell the audience where it is that they can go catch up with you on social media?
Before I give you all my social medias, I might as well just give you my website, www.racheldara.com, RACHELDARA.com. You'll find my Instagram, my Facebook, my TikTok there. At my YouTube, of course. I might as well say my Facebook and my Instagram because those are my two main social medias at the moment. My Instagram handle is @RachelDaraMusic. Facebook is @RachelDara. No space. And yeah.
Wow.
That is where you can find me.
Well, just like the rest of the audience worldwide here on our show, we cannot wait to hear your music. So, Rachel, the stage is yours. And
Thank
we're
you.
awaiting so eagerly that performance of yours.
This is 18.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel Dara from Montreal.
If I was a dog, would you tell me to heel? And if I were a man, would you tell me to steal? If I were naive, would you tell me to skip my second meal? I haven't been asked this cause they know me well, and I'm not stupid enough to fall under their spell. There will be a day when I'm too old to ask for help. But what do I do when I'm all alone? And by the law, I'm considered grown. When I try to call, they don't pick up the phone. Cause I'm young at heart, and I'm old at soul. What do I do when I'm 18? And I can't get no one to save me. If I end up not choosing wisely, how the hell am I gonna fall asleep? I don't want no one to hurt me, whether it be a friend or a memory. What'll be with my anxiety and everything that's bottled up inside of me when I'm 18? Oh, when I'm 18. When I'm 18. When I was a kid, I made a few mistakes. Hope I don't make any more, so when I'm older, I'm safe. It's a shame to be legal with a door in your face that you could never escape. I won't rush into getting in relationships. I don't need a man controlling all my happiness. I hope I'm still on the floor making music, and that's who I'm choosing. But what do I do when it's late at night and I'm too old for mom to turn off the lights? Will I be at the club trying to live my life? Or will I be chewing gum, doing something aside? What do I do when I'm 18 and I can't get no one to save me? If I end up not choosing wisely, how the hell am I gonna fall asleep? I don't want no one want to hurt me, whether it be a friend or a memory. What'll be with my anxiety and everything that's bottled up inside of me when I'm 18? Oh, don't want to talk about it when I'm 18. Da 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 da. Stuck in old cars, legal and laws. Don't wanna be that way then or in present days. Out or at home, I'm young and alone. Where will I be when I'm 6 times 3 and on my own?
Wow, what a beautiful rendition of that song, Rachel. Wow, just so
Thank
good.
you. I appreciate it.
Coincidentally, just letting the audience know that Rachel is going to be joining myself, Patty, I don't want to miss anybody here, Jenny, Ange, Claudio, Esther. We're all going to be at the Montreal Alouettes football game
Yes, we
this
will be.
upcoming Friday, June 3rd. And it's and we're going to be broadcasting live with our new show. That'll be Jenny, Esther, and myself. We're going to be broadcasting live from Percival Molson Stadium in Montreal when the Alouettes are going to be hosting the Ottawa Red Blacks. So can't wait to meet you in person Friday. Rachel, thank you so much for dropping by.
Thank you for having me.
It was such a great performance, and best of regards to your dad, Jason.
I will let him know. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you Friday.
See you Friday.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye-bye.
Our next guests are two absolutely talented and amazing ladies. They are in the entertainment business, and man, are they! I can't stress how talented they are because I've worked with both of them and I know them. They are such assets to the entertainment industries, and I cannot wait to bring each of them on. We're going to start off with my lovely co-host of Noon Hour Out of the Box, Esther Brzezinski. Esther.
Hey, how are you? Happy
my God.
100th episode.
Well,
That is
thanks.
amazing. And by the way, guys, Robert D'Alessio is my mentor. So you were talking about your mentors earlier. You, in fact, are my mentors. So, you know, kudos to you. Obviously, they did a good job, and I'm forever grateful.
Oh my God, Esther, you're just thank you. God bless you. I mean, you're just so much fun to be around with. And you know, when we hang out, I'm always in a great mood, right?
That's true. You definitely are.
And there's someone else I'm going to be bringing on right now who also puts me in a good mood. She's a great film producer from Montreal, an acclaimed film producer. She's getting a lot of recognition worldwide. Here she is, Montreal's own Teresa Picciano. Teresa.
Ooh, yay.
Oh my
thank
God.
you so much. Happy 100th.
Thank you. You know, I am so blessed to be surrounded by such talented people. Actually, you're not only talented, but you got great hearts. You're very caring. You're giving. You share. You're not selfish. You give out a lot. You know, you've been blessed with a lot, and you give back a lot. So, Esther, let's start off with you. Tell us a little bit. Okay, so you're a voice actor. You've also done some acting. You're co-hosting Noon Hour at the Box with me. We got a new show coming out. Well, actually, it did come out. We did 2 episodes of the show.
Yeah.
We're having our 3rd episode coming up this
very
Friday at the
excited.
Alouettes game. And we're going to be at Teresa's release of Seamless Journey, her short film that is going to be just totally amazing. I can't wait to watch it. So, Esther, what's it like doing all these projects?
You know, Robert, this is really funny because I talk a lot about age is not my cage, and I'm 65. This all started in my early 60s, this whole venture into the entertainment industry. And I pivoted from being an entrepreneur. And basically, I started off doing voiceover, taking classes in voiceover. I realized, I think I need a little bit of an acting background. I started taking acting classes, and I had dabbled in it in my early 20s. But I found that I absolutely loved acting as well. And so I started, getting a couple of independent films and some student films, and really sort of learning the craft more than anything, and continuing doing voiceover work, which really started sort of as a side hustle, then became more of a full-time thing. And then I was fortunate enough to meet this wonderful gentleman in one of my classes, and he persuaded me, twisted my arm, gave me 24 hours to become a broadcaster slash podcaster. So that's how that came about. And I also recently got very into content creation, and I started exploring some of the platforms and became very involved in TikTok, and have grown that platform and started getting a little bit of campaigns from that and some brand work. And so it's been a ton of fun. And I just turned 65, and the best is yet to come.
Esther, look, I don't care how much you keep insisting you're 65. I just do not believe you. I'm going to have to card you. You're going to have to show me your identification.
All right. Let me see if I'm going to have to. Next time I'll show my driver's license. I think I'm going to start with doing that. I'm just going to have it like tattooed on my face or something.
Hey, you know what? Now's the time to put Teresa on the spot over here, because you and I worked on Teresa's film Seamless Journey. I know for a fact, we talked about this and we had a great time, right? What is it that you enjoyed the most working with Teresa? Because you actually got to know her a little bit better than I did, because you worked with her a little tighter. There was some filming going on at a specific location where you had quite a bit of duties to fulfill.
Yes, I was fortunate enough to have the cast and crew of Seamless Journey at my home, where I was involved in some of the actual decor of the scenes. And I was the COVID coordinator, took a course, was terrified, thought I was going to fail, passed with flying colors. And now I'm an official COVID coordinator. Thank you, Teresa. And so I was very fortunate. I also did a little bit of voiceover work for that film, which I am so thankful for. Had so much fun. I was able to speak Yiddish. That's something I don't get to do too often. And everybody was just an absolute joy to work with. Teresa is amazing. She takes care of everything, every little detail. It blows my mind. And she wrote it, she produced it, and she was just almost semi. There was a director there, but she was very involved in that aspect as well. And so gracious and thankful for everyone helping her. It was just, and the film is going to be spectacular, because I saw both dates, and let me tell you, I cannot wait to see it on June 5th.
Teresa, what do you got to say about all this?
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed, but no, thank you so much. First of all, I just want to say thank you for having me here, Robert. I mean, and happy 100th, and
thank you
and all your team, to Patty, to Jenny, to everyone. I rushed here because I was on set, and I came here. And I had this sweater on. I said, "Oh, I can't wear this sweater." I was on Rob's first show with this sweater. So I changed it up, Oh my God. Yeah, I just want to say the thanks should be going to you, Robert, and also Esther. I mean, for all that you do and you both do. And we should be thanking you,
Oh, wow.
for the opportunities and being here,
Well,
our
thank
pleasure.
you. Well, you know what, Teresa, like I was saying, you have such a kind heart. There is no selfishness in you. You have been blessed with much, and you take it upon yourself to give back much to the community in whichever way. And I've said this a couple of times, and Esther can back me up on this. You got my back, Esther?
Always.
Esther can back me up. On the movie set, and even the day that the movie is released, Teresa makes sure that everybody, not only the lead actors who got the big role, the first, second role, the extra who was holding the door, who had his back turned, that we said for 2 seconds, he is thanked. She is thanked. She's in the credits. She gets a gift. She gets a big thank you. She gets an acknowledgement. This is who Teresa Picciano is, a person who knows nothing about the word selfish.
That's absolutely
Thank you
true.
so much. Well, I truly believe that I am blessed, because I have a lot of people that, whatever, I pick up the phone, I call, what do you need? When? How? What? It's amazing. So we all help each other, and I believe in that. It takes a team to build everything, right? And so if someone was able to leave their home and come on set, let it be for a line, for a day, for just a 2-second scene, they didn't, why not put their name on screen? Why not give them a gift,
That is so kind of you. Just goes and show the character that you have. So Teresa, this seamless journey, it's going to be a blockbuster.
Yeah.
One thing's for sure. You have any plans on how to handle all the stardom that is coming your way?
No, I one day at a time, they say, right?
So I just want to bring up the other film that you did in 2021. And this always blows my mind. So Mate and Date.
Yeah.
Yes,
We were fortunate enough to see Mate and Date. Mate and Date was filmed during probably one of the worst parts of the lockdown.
Unreal.
And somehow you managed to edit it and put it all together and make it look like everybody was there, and the scenes were just so seamless, excuse the pun. It was mind-blowing, and it won so many awards, so well deserved.
Still winning awards.
Yeah. Huge congratulations for Mate and Date, and I believe it will soon be available for the public to see. Is that right?
Yes, it's going to go on. It's going to be streaming on a platform. I haven't completed it yet, just because I'm a little bit busy on sets, but I will, as of next week. I'll look into the paperwork, and it's going to go live. Yeah.
That's amazing. And if you could tell us about Seamless Journey itself, the film, because I know it was a very deeply personal film. If you could just briefly, tell us about that film and how it came into fruition.
Yeah. Well, I have different ideas for films. Got some that are already written to be filmed, and this film was very personal to me because it is about my parents and about the Italian immigration and the immigrants that arrived here in the 1960s. And this country is part of what it is with all the immigration that arrived here back
definitely.
The 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. And I only speak of the 60s because that's when my parents arrived. They arrived in 58 and 59. So it's dedicated to Luigi and Adelina. I play my mom, Adelina. And I actually, there's names in the movie of certain friends, certain people that dealt in our family. And I wanted to make sure I represented them. It was really important. Like Ida Katz, a very good friend of mine who passed away. There's Mrs. Bailey, who represented by Mike Bailey, which you'll all see on Sunday at the launch. So they worked hard. They struggled. They were poor. I never felt poor growing up. Never. We even had Swenson dinners on Friday night. And I never felt poor. And they worked 3, 4, 5 jobs, and they smiled. We had parties on the weekends, people over at my place. We'd go across the street to La Gomara's house, the godmother. So it was all about happiness and work, and they struggled, and we are where we are today because of them.
If you're part of the pun, they had their daily struggles.
Yeah, exactly. And I never heard my parents once, no matter how they were treated, because they worked hard. And no matter how, they never complained once. They never complained about their boss. They never complained about work. Just let me work, and I'm a happy man. That's what my dad used to say. So it was important. I needed to show that.
Very good. Teresa, before we move on to our next guest, you have this idea of putting a feature film together. Is that in the works? Is that happening in 2022?
Not in 2022, but I mean, that's my goal for 2023. Like, it's all going to be finished writing and everything. So yes, and that's a really big project to undertake. So I'm going to need a lot of good vibes.
Oh, you're going to be getting a lot of those from us. You'll be getting all the support.
Yeah, and I'd like to say once again, Esther, thank you for lending us your home, for your voice. Every time I pick up the phone, if I need anything, you're always there for me. Robert, you're the same thing. Thank you so much. And thank you for what you do and sharing happiness and sharing love to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you to both, Teresa and Esther. Esther, one last thing before we go.
Yes.
we have our 50th episode coming up on our show
On June 1st. Yeah.
on June 1st, Wednesday. We're going to be recapping some of the best moments on the show. Is there a particular moment, an episode in particular that you really loved more than the others? They were all good, by the way, but
You know,
which
I
one?
have a definite affection for the I think it was episode 12, and it was the iPhone, or rather, cell phone addiction, because
For once we agree.
that's
For
my
once
life
we
story. My name is Esther, and I'm a cell phone addict. No, it was really, I love that one. It was actually quite, I mean, when I look back at all the episodes, that one was absolutely hilarious. Like, it was so well done. The Jenny's fun facts was
Yes.
unbelievable.
Yes.
Like, it was an amazing episode. So that one sticks out. I mean, they're all really good. They're different from one another in many ways, but yeah, that one was probably my favorite.
Well, I want to invite the audience to go into the Bobby Short Shorts YouTube channel and click onto the playlist. You got a whole bunch of productions there. You got Rob's Inner Circle. You can go watch the episodes, 2 episodes. Teresa was on her show the first time and the second time. And you can watch also Noon Hour Out of the Box, where I'm co-hosting with Esther. You can watch episode 12 and all of the other 49 episodes leading up to the 50th this upcoming Wednesday. Click on those subscribe buttons, guys. Give us some likes. Share. You want to hit that notification bell because you want to know what's going on, guys. To both of you, thank you so much.
Thank
And,
you.
you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Stick around for the cocktail, guys.
Yes.
I'm
not
always
hurry.
ready for cocktails.
All the time.
Thanks, guys.
Ciao.
Bye.
Wow.
That was Teresa Picciano, a film director from Montreal, and Esther Brzezinski, my co-host on Noon Hour Out of the Box. Also, my co-host on the new show that we have. It's going to be airing this upcoming Friday. It's called Seriously. Our next guest is hailing out of London, Ontario. She's a talented singer. She's part of the Rise Up family. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's bring on Sarina Haggarty.
Hello. How
Hi,
are you?
Sarina. Thank you so much
Hi.
for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Robert. Happy to be here. I've been home all day writing songs, so it's nice to talk to someone instead of playing guitar.
Great. So tell us a little bit about your career when you started off and, leading up to this point.
Yeah, I still live at home and I was born in a musical family. So always playing instruments, always performing at open mics, and I decided to just continue and pursue that and eventually write some songs and be confident and share them.
Beautiful. So the song that we're going to be hearing tonight, where did you get your inspiration to write the song?
I was working with a producer named Moberg, and we were writing a lot of songs, and then I needed like a kind of new, like a new fresh sounding kind of song, and I was going through my notes and I found this really simple song, and it's called Meant to Be. And then I told him, like, I think it's too simple, like the lyrics and the lines. Like, I wanted something exciting. But he was a great support, and he said, this is a really cool storyline and song. Like, it was catchy. So we decided to work on that one as well. So, and it's very catchy. It's one of my favorites that I got to work on. And the video is me performing it live with my band members.
Very good. So if anyone wants to follow you on social media, where is the best place to find you?
Everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Google, whatever you use. And also, yes, all the, of course, music platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all that jazz.
Well, so you're all over the place.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
the song that you're going to be performing, what is the title?
This one is like the one I'm going to show you tonight. It's called
Yes,
Meant to
we have it standing by ready to play here in the share screen.
Yeah, it's called Meant to Be.
Meant to be. Well, you know what? You being on our show, it was meant to be, if you'll pardon the pun.
Yeah, thank you. Happy to be here.
So we're going to be playing your video. Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned into Rob's Inner Circle. This is our 100th episode. Thank you to each and every one of you for showing your love, your support. It's all because of you we got here. And it's also with the help of some friends who are on the show this evening.
I miss when we first kissed. Everything felt real perfect. The time, the place. You made me feel like I was worth it. Wasted time. I was unaware that you were someone who didn't care. All of a sudden, we couldn't agree. I don't think this was meant to be. Maybe we're not meant to be. Baby, can't you see? Fell way too fast. I couldn't make the feeling last. Maybe we're not meant to be. I don't think you're the one for me. Don't pretend we're doing fine. I should stop calling you mine. I don't want to move on, but I don't feel like I belong. Warm in your arms, you're such a false alarm. For once, I knew that lying isn't something I do. There was a chance till you took for granted this romance. Maybe we're not meant to be. Baby, can't you see? Fell way too fast. I couldn't make the feeling last. Maybe we're not meant to be. I don't think you're the one for me. Don't pretend we're doing fine. I should stop calling you mine anymore. I was stuck on you. Will I ever come running back? I thought this through, and I'm tired of keeping track of you. Maybe we're not meant to be. Baby, can't you see? Fell way too fast. I couldn't make the feeling last. Maybe we're not meant to be. I don't think you're the one for me. Don't pretend we're doing fine. I should stop calling you mine anymore. We're not meant to be. We're not meant to be.
Wow, that is a catchy song. Great job,
Thank
Sarina.
you. Thank you.
So, Sarina, where do we go from here? Anything coming up? Are you working on some material? New stuff?
Yeah, I've been writing a lot for myself and for other people, and a lot of co-writes at this table. So that's kind of all I've been doing, and then lots of shows this summer, lots of festivals and restaurants and all type of gigs. So that's kind of what I'm doing, alongside with going on tour with Rise Up TV. So I like how it popped up. I was just gonna
There you
mention
go.
that.
Hey, look at that. Hey, just positive thoughts popped out of nowhere. There you go.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you
really
had the
excited.
Maritimes tour.
Yeah, it's my first time out east too, so I'm really excited and looking forward to performing and meeting all the incredible musicians that I've heard all about. So I think it'll be fun.
Sarina, thank you so much for taking the time and being part of our show. And we wish you the best
Thank
of
you.
luck with all of your endeavors.
Thank you. Yes, thank
And
you very, very much.
say hi to all your fans in London, Ontario.
I will. We're pretty cool.
And our part.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye. Thank you.
Good evening. That was Sarina Haggarty from London, Ontario. Our next guest, well, these two ladies occupy a very special place in my life. I'll tell you why, because putting together a production is quite a task. The show that we have going over here, it's been 100 episodes. And these two ladies have been there from the very, very beginning, from show one as supporters. And as time went on, I just told myself, these girls are just too awesome. They're there supporting me every day. And one thing led to another. One of them became the techie on the show, while the other one became the producer of Rob's Inner Circle. So let's start off by bringing the techie on our show. She's my good friend. I've known this woman for 35 years. Great supporter, great friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Starlight, Patty Saragosa. Patty.
Hi, everyone. Happy 100th anniversary to all of us.
At last, everybody gets to see who Patty Saragosa is. But if
I
people
know.
have been paying attention, all they have to do is go on to Bobby Short Shorts, and they can watch Daily Struggles, where you play my beloved wife.
Yes, Isabella Bellanotte.
And Patty, let us bring on also the mastermind behind the Rob's Inner Circle and all of the other productions she helps us with. She is an amazing lady, so talented. And this show is her doing with her own hands. She put together something very, very nice. Without further ado, here is the producer of Rob's Inner Circle, also Jenny and Jenny's Fun Facts. Jenny DuHaime, there she is.
Hi, Rob. Hi, Patty. Oh my gosh, 100 episodes.
100.
I'm so
Can you
excited.
believe that? I remember that very first episode. I was in my pajamas with my glass of wine.
Yeah.
And you two had actually tuned in, and I remember the look. I didn't have a clue what I was doing, and then
You still don't, right? We always learn as we go along.
exactly. Ange and Claudia were coaching me back in the day as I
Yeah.
was starting off, and I remember that Patty was giving me comments. You're a sick puppy.
Well, I remember when we were chatting in our usual way at 3 o'clock in the morning, and
Oh
we're
my God.
sitting there and video chatting, and just the way that you were conducting yourself, all of a sudden I was like, Rob, we need to do this. We need to do this. Like, really, get in your pajamas, get your glass of wine, and let's do this. It was,
Yeah.
and then history, 100 episodes later.
I don't believe it. So if we go at Patty, you've been on our show. You've been a supporter for a long time. We started off in June 2020, and you came on as a podcast techie. It was in January 2021.
Was it? Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I came in a little bit later. Yes.
Exactly. So tell us, among the shows that we've had 100 shows. There's a lot of them. But among the shows that we've had, which of the shows are the most memorable to you?
Oh, I can't say that there was one better than the other. Each and every one was interesting in their own way. I love them all. They all, you know what? I learned something from everyone. So yeah, no, I can't say there was one that was better than the other. They were all amazing. Each person was like so special in their own way. And I want to thank them all for coming on the show. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Pat, I want to thank you for being such a great sport. You are absolutely loyal. You are there every time. We know we can count on you. That you haven't missed a show. And I know sometimes you probably had some stuff going on there, and you still managed to be there with us through thick and thin. That's a huge thank you from myself and Jenny.
Yeah, well, that's passion. When you love to do something, you go for it. And you know what? If something negative comes up, you look at the positive side of it.
So tell us about your experience on that film set with Sima Arora.
Oh, it was really fun. It was really fun, and you know what? It's so funny how it felt like I just already knew them all. I just fit in so perfectly. We all like, I don't know. It was just, when you just feel so comfortable, like a family. It was amazing, and she's such a sweet person.
Oh,
I
she
love her.
is.
She's
so
amazing.
She's very hardworking.
And
Yes, she is.
for all of you, all of the audience, of course, they all pay attention. Again, they can go on to the Bobby Short Shorts YouTube channel, click on the Rob's Inner Circle playlist, and you could see Sima Arora, who was a guest on our show.
Yes.
Yeah, but Patty, can you talk a little bit about the project itself?
Well, the project was it was about fun with French. I think it's about the language, the French language and the English language. With what's been going on with that.
Okay.
So yeah, it's to show people that it doesn't matter French, English. We're all one. We're all we're the whole universe, and it's all good. I mean, this thing about no, it's got to be only French or only this language, it doesn't really matter. And the more languages the better it is. I mean, and we live in a country where there's like so many different cultures, and people come from all parts of the world. So really, do you only have to stick to one language? No.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to even think about all of the people that are in this room right now.
Yes.
Most of us speak 3 languages or more.
Exactly.
And on that note, why don't we bring the rest of our trilingual people
Exactly.
back on?
But before we do that, Jen, I would like to add, just tell the audience, that I look so brave. I look so great. Hey, I've been doing this for 100 years. So guys, I actually have a psychologist on the show who actually puts me together. There's sometimes, Jen, I'm freaking out over here. It's like, it's going to be going on in 3 minutes. I don't know what I'm doing.
Just breathe.
Just breathe. That's it, guys. All you got to do is breathe.
Yeah.
Like the Hollies. All I got to do is.
Where's Robert? Oh.
I always
Would I
say to
pop
Rod
out?
before each show, you got this. This is the secret passage before I go on mute. You got this with double T.
Wow. So, yes, we do have to bring on other guests and all of that. Jenna, I do want to give you your time. I want you to shine. You're the producer of Rob's Inner Circle. You're also producing Noon Hour Out of the Box and your beloved character, Jenny's Fun Facts.
Yes.
Do you know how much fan mail we get because of Jenny's Fun Facts?
I love it. It's great. I have an opportunity to be creative and to be able to use my alter ego voice. The one that gives me the answers in my head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it gives me an opportunity to research on what we're actually discussing for that particular week, and it just makes my day that I could be able to be wiser. And that's what life is all about, right? My mom always said to me, today you're not going to die, Jenny, because you learned something. And I'm like,
Absolutely.
wise woman. I'm still here.
So,
as old as Noon Hour Out of the Box, I'm here.
there you go. Hey guys, this funny contraption over here that's in my ear right now, this is Jenny, who's behind the scenes telling me, okay, watch out for this, watch out for that. She's supervising it. She's actually making sure the show has a certain flow to it. So this is what explains this earpiece right over here. So Jen, your producer, Rob's Inner Circle, Noon Hour Out of the Box. We have a new project coming out.
Yes.
Pilot Bob.
Yes. Pilot Bob. That's very exciting.
Can we
Pilot
just
Bob, no delay.
Can we just soar very quickly through that podcast, what it's going to be all about?
Yes. So did you want to take the reins on that? You're the pilot. So
well, actually, okay. So Pilot Bob is going to be a podcast. It's all about aviation. I'm not an actual pilot, But man, do I love airplanes. I love all types of airplanes. I've always loved aviation. Something I wanted to do. I never made it as a pilot or inside the industry as well. Actually, no, I am working at an airport right now, and I do work with planes a lot. But all that to say is that my daughter is doing what I wanted to do. She's an actual airline technician. So she fixes the planes. She works on the engines, on the landing gear and all that. And anyways, all that to say that Pilot Bob is all about aviation. We get to have amazing guests like pilots, first officers. We got the captains. We got the travel agencies, travel agents, you name it, we got it. Flight schools, probably even the Canadian Space Agency that's supposed to get back to me.
And NASA.
And NASA. That's going to be very, very
That's
interesting.
going to be very interesting. Yeah.
And
The best part about that is, sorry, go ahead, finish your statement, and I'll come back to you.
Well, actually, no, because it's better you finish that statement because I'm moving on to something else. Go on.
Okay. So basically, what we're going to have is, well, Rob, your history with Pilot Bob, that's what I wanted to get to, is the fact that this all started with your love for aviation, but
Yes.
more than that, you became a franchise. It's the Pilot Bob franchise. Really, it is. Because religiously, and talk about being consistent, you would come in and you would give, just like Jenny's fun facts, you would be giving the Pilot Bob facts about aviation.
Yes.
And so it was just such a natural progression for us to say, this needs to be a podcast. We need to do this so we can be able to go out and interview these choice guests that are so amazing to learn more about transportation and aviation. You know, what's a really interesting thing, Rob, is that I'm related to the Wright family.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
descendant of the Wright family. And we're still figuring out, we're still looking at our books to see if Orville and Wilbur are somewhere along those lines.
Well, you
That's
know,
our namesake.
to coin a phrase from Sarina, well, I guess we were meant to be.
That's right. Yeah. And we do have some really exciting news coming up for other podcasts that we're working on.
Yes.
We're gravitating towards podcast.buzz, which is a
Ooh.
network that I'm spearheading with the Awake VC network. I'm so excited that they invited me to be able to create this platform with them and to be able to bring all in these amazing podcasters to this platform. It's going to be fun. You could go up there and see all the new news, and that will be our platform to go to in regards to our communiques and bring on our audio, and hopefully very shortly our visual broadcasting aspects of that as well. So podcast.buzz, and we will have shows that are coming up with celebrity chef Peter Costa.
Nice.
So that's going to be excellent. You can find out more about Peter Costa on CostaVeganFoods.com. And he's been on our show seriously. So he's been a choice guest, and he will be back with us this coming Friday when we go to the Alouettes game.
Well, that's
So
going
we're
to be
very
great.
excited about that. We have a couple of other shows that are coming up, especially with Alt Health, that we're going to gravitate our show and the episodes that we did do on health from Noon Hour Out of the Box into a new platform directly for Alt Health. So we're very excited about that. And we do have a few other in the pocket. So we'll keep checking up on Bobby Short Shorts channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll keep you up to date.
Wow, that's just totally fantastic. Great job to both you girls.
Thank you.
And thank you to you, Rob. Wow, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
Oh, there you go.
Meeting with our fantastic guests. And really, our whole show was about inspiration and meeting
Exactly.
with inspirational people, motivational people. And let me tell you, Robert D'Alessio, you inspire me.
Oh,
You
my
really
God.
inspire
That's so
me. You
cute.
motivate me every week to be able to be extra creative, and I just love you. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you.
Thank
And
you.
to you, Patty, too. Thank you so much.
Thank you to
You
both.
are
How,
you
how,
are familia.
how can you
Yes,
not
we're like
love
a
these
family
people?
now.
Guys, let's bring in the other podcasters and let them come and join in on the fun. There's Ange who's back.
Hey guys, welcome back.
We're bringing Esther back. We're bringing Teresa back.
Yeah.
Hey guys, look at this. We look at the Brady Bunch right now.
We're celebrity squares there.
Exactly. I was gonna mention that. Yeah.
That was a good show.
Hey, Ange, you know
Game
what?
show.
Ange and Claudia are going to do something really special, something never done before. I'm going to give you guys my seat for 2 questions each. Pick out anybody you want. Go ahead, and the show is yours for 2 questions each.
All right, Ange, you go first. I'll go later.
So I ask anybody here a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I'll ask Jenny, since she's the producer. What can we expect for the next 100 episodes of Rob's Inner Circle?
Well, actually, we're booked till September.
Oh, wow.
But minus a few weeks, we're finally going to take a little break in July. We're going to hopefully be on the water and fishing and doing some fun things and getting some vitamin D in us. And if not, you could go to salstrips.com and get your vitamin E salt strip. So hopefully we'll be doing that. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back for more. We're going to be meeting with interesting guests, musical guests, people that are writers, you name it. We're going to have them. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, and I'm excited for Friday as well, the Alouettes game. Claudia's coming to.
So
excited for that. Yeah.
That's thanks. Corey Ramirez, we love you. Thank you so much for that amazing invitation to Friday. Thank you
so much. It means so much to us, Corey. You're such a great guy. And again, Corey Ramirez, you can catch the show on Rob's Inner Circle. Click on the playlist. Corey Ramirez. He is with the Montreal Alouettes. Great guy, very smart guy, very clever. He knows his stuff. You're going to learn a lot. Go onto the show. You can still put your comments up there. And you got another question.
I'm curious, Esther, you had a viral video. How many views is it at right now?
So I actually have another video that has surpassed it. So that one was about 320,000 views, and I only had 70 followers at the time.
Oh, that's incredible.
So I have now another one that's about 380,000 views. That slowly crept up. Yeah. So thank you. Interesting. It was about ageism. So obviously it resonated with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that was a community emerged from all that. So that's a good thing.
Good for you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Claudio, 2 questions.
All right. So ladies, obviously, we're in the film industry and we love the film industry. Who is the one male or female director you would like to work with for any genre of film? Who is the one director you'd like to work with?
Is this an open question, Claudio, to everybody?
An open question, but an open question. Who, male or female director you would like to work with?
I know
Adam Sandler.
Sorry, who was it? I
want to go with Adam Sandler.
Okay.
Is he a director as well? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no, he directs a few. Yeah. Yeah. How about you, Patty?
I don't know. I'm not sure. You know what? I never thought of that.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Patty.
I don't know. I never went that far because, I'm doing stuff with all of you guys. So
nice. Okay.
Yeah, we should all be saying Teresa Picciano. That's what we should be saying.
I'll go with Teresa. I want to be in one of your plays.
There you go. Whoa.
You heard it here. Play. I'm in, girl. I did it for 35 years, and it's in my blood. I love it.
Guys, you're watching this here. The moment there's a play coming out, and Teresa cast Patty. She asked for it. She got it.
Yeah, you're both. Yeah.
Well, you know that Patty is a seamstress.
Yeah.
And we could always put Seamless Journey.
Who knows?
Claudia, you got
Claudia,
another question?
for me to answer your question there.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead, Teresa. I'm sorry. I thought you.
Yeah. For me, I think I know it's far, but I always think far. But I would love to have an opportunity to be right next to him to see how he does it. Martin Scorsese.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing.
That's the one I would say. 100%.
The feature that I'm doing, I need his help.
Oh.
So I'm getting those vibes. I'm getting those, when Ray Liotta passed away last week,
So
I
sad.
kept on saying, "Oh my God, Goodfellas," and I could
Masterpiece.
see and Martin Scorsese just keeps on popping up all the time. So, look, who knows? We never know, right?
Exactly.
Claudia, did you ask your second question?
No, not yet. Sorry, what? Rob, what did you say? Sorry.
You asked your first or second question?
No, this is my first question. The
because,
second question.
We're gonna go to Esther and Teresa as well. Give them a chance to ask a question each because we have to move along with the show. Go ahead, Claudia.
Okay, so second question. So I don't know much. Obviously, like I don't know you very well, but I like to get to know you. So I want to aim at Patty and Teresa for this one because Esther, I know you quite a lot well. So what very quickly, one sentence, what inspired you both to be in the film world?
Go ahead, Patty.
You know what? To tell the honest truth, I don't know how to explain it. I just happened to be in that. When I started theater, it just happened. And then that's it. When I started talking to Robert, I go, well, let's try film. I did theater. Let's try film. So it just, I don't know. It just came. It's not that I said, oh, I'm inspired by this. It just, I don't know. It just sort of like fell into my lap. So
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about you, Esther? Teresa?
Yeah, well, me, it all started when I was very young. If ever you have a chance to look up Betty Davis movie, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, that was the movie that I watched. And from that moment on, I wanted to be in film. I wanted to be an actor. In fact, I used to sing. I had a pretty good voice. And that was one of the steps. And then it went to that. But life took me different routes. And then I got a little scare, and then I decided that at 50, I says, that's it. I got to take my passion and make it happen. And that's where I am today. And I can't believe it. Yeah.
So, Esther, you got a question? You can pick on anybody you want. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, Ange, I'm going to ask you this. You are on YouTube and you've accumulated quite a large following. I think you have over 2,000 subscribers. Is that correct?
Yeah, to 2,800 about that.
Yeah. So basically what I want to ask you is, what's your secret?
What's my secret? Well, you know what? Instagram is a great way to connect with people. A lot of people don't know that. But you could do a lot of networking on Instagram as well, on YouTube as well. There's other YouTubers that have live streams. You go in there, just like we're talking today, like with a bunch of people, we're networking, right? So I think networking is something that a lot of people overlook, to answer your question.
No, you're absolutely right. Thank you.
So I would take any opportunity. Like tonight is a good opportunity to meet people, right? Friday is a good opportunity to meet people, right? So,
exactly.
And then with those people you meet, who knows who you're going to meet, right?
So, Teresa, you got a question. You can pick on anybody you want. Go ahead. Question is yours.
Yeah, I have a question for Claudio.
Sure.
Claudio, on the comedy side, everybody has stories. Everybody has a personal life, and sometimes we don't, we only see the front. We don't see the behind. So when it's time to go on stage and put your comedy on, knowing that the world is going bonkers, where do you find the comedy? Where does it come from? Where do you inspire to let it out?
So basically, I tell myself, and I should take my own advice sometimes, is people want to go on stage. When you go on stage, people want to listen, want to see you, right? They want to see what is so funny about you. I remember when I first started comedy, I tried hard. The moment you go on stage and you try really hard, people are gonna be like, "Well, you know what? This person is fake." There've been a couple of times a few years ago where I was fake. I was not myself, but off stage, I'll just be myself. I let loose. So that's why I am now on stage. People tell me, the way I'm off stage is the way I am on stage. Again, so all comes back, if people go and see a show, whether it's an open mic or a pro show, they're there to see you. They're there to see Teresa, Ange, Rob, Patty, Jenny, Esther, anyone. They're there to go see you for 10 minutes. Whether you have this persona of being an idiot or something funny, it's like the attention is on you. How can you entertain people? And for me, it's like I play, well, not play, but I'm just this shy guy on stage who acts like an idiot around situations. So I'm like, how can I make myself dumb around these scenarios? How can I make myself dumb growing up in an Italian household? There it is. So it's self-deprecation at its best. And it all comes back to people want to see you making fun of yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. We hope you're going to be sticking around for the cocktail at the end of the show. Because we have our last guest to bring on the show. She's standing by, and we can't wait to bring her on. We're waiting for her. We're looking at the monitor. We don't know if she can hear us, if she's anywhere near. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for her there she is. She's standing by. So thanks to everybody, and we'll be touching base very soon.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
So we're standing by to bring on our next guest, a talented singer. Thank you, Patty. A talented singer. She's got something interesting to perform tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Tasha Hillman. Tasha.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for your patience.
All good.
Oh, so you're coming all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia. What's the weather like down there?
It actually was overcast today, which is nice weather in Vancouver, because if it's not raining, we appreciate the weather.
Is it true that it always rains in Vancouver?
Always. I have like umbrellas on standby at all times.
Is it because you're in a mountainous region?
I don't know. Honestly, haven't figured it out. Probably.
Well, at least you don't have much snow in the winter, right?
Yeah, that's true. We skip the snow for the rain. The trade-off.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and, in terms of a performing artist.
Okay, so I've been dancing my whole life, and then I started songwriting when I was about 15 or 16.
Oh, wow.
I was going through all these chaotic times, and by writing them into songs, I felt less alone in everything I was going through. And I was such a quiet person that my writing was like, this is how I can talk to the world when I feel like people can't hear me. So, yeah.
You have quite a few original songs out there.
I have one out. I'm releasing an album this coming year though. So, yeah.
Okay, and people who are interested in catching up with you on social media, where is the best place to go?
It's TG Starlight on all platforms, like capital T, capital G, and then the word Starlight on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and Instagram, TG Starlight Music as well.
In terms of influence, which artist or artists have influenced you over time?
Avril Lavigne, for sure. Oh. She's the first person I started listening to when I was 6 years old. Also Taylor Swift, but Avril Lavigne, OG.
Wow, that's a great choice. So which song are you going to perform for us tonight, Tasha?
I'm performing my song that releases June 30th called Look at the Stars.
Well, and you know what? I just noticed that we're pretty privileged right here on the show because we have some people who are releasing songs that are upcoming, and people get to taste the music right here for the first time. So, guys, you hear it here first on Rob's Inner Circle.
That's true, and that's nice. Sneak peek.
Hey, go ahead, Tasha. The stage is yours.
Okay. We might be a million miles away. We might not know what to say.
We're always rushing, summer but present. So tonight, hope you look at the stars. Hope you see where you are. You appreciate what you have before it's gone. Hope you turn the lights on. Hope you thank everyone. The memories you hold and don't forget as we grow old. Tonight, hope you look at the stars. We might be a million miles away. We let life get in the way. Always forgetting, empty apologies, saying things we didn't mean. We're always busy, can't make time for someone until they're gone. So tonight, hope you look at the stars. Hope you see where you are. You appreciate what you have before it's gone. Hope you turn the lights on. Hope you thank everyone. The memories you hold and don't forget as we grow old. Tonight, hope you look at the stars. Know it's bright when the stars that shine will get us through the night. I know it's bright when the stars that shine will help us find our light. I know it's bright when the stars that shine will help us find our way. I know it's bright when the stars that shine, we'll be alright. Hope you look at the stars. Hope you see where you are. You appreciate what you have before it's gone. Hope you turn the lights on. Hope you think everyone. The memories you hold and don't forget as we grow old. Tonight, hope you look at the stars. Let the stars guide you how. 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 Thank you.
Wow, what a great performance. Congratulations, Tasha.
Thank you so much.
Tasha, thank you so much for joining us. Tasha, stay right where you are, please. I want to just bring back the survivors. Anyone who's left behind over here will get to say a good night in stereo. So we're bringing back Claudio and Patty, all of the other, and there is Teresa. She's back. Great to have you back. So, folks, I'd like to thank each and every one of you and all of the other guests that came onto the show tonight. It's just, wow, it was just a great show. We have to do this again. We have to do this one more time.
Yes,
this was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So guys, I'll give you
100.
thank you so much. I'll give you each your little spot that you can address the audience, and we'll sign out from there.
Yeah.
So let's start off with Claudio.
Yeah, so where if you want to come and catch me doing stand-up June 16th, I'm at Cafe Bistro Il Momento in Laval. It's me a second laugh nights. It's on my Facebook page. Just go there, get tickets, and I'm going to be hosting the show. And closing the show, we've got an amazing French comedian. His name is Sexy George. He's amazing. I've done a few shows with him, and it's going to be an amazing treat. So come on by if you can.
Great stuff, and we're happy that Rachel came back into the studio. Rachel, we're signing off, and we're giving the last word to our guests. Next guest is going to be picked on here is Patty Saragosa, Lady Starlight. Patty, your closing statements to the audience.
I just want to thank everyone for tuning in, and thank you for celebrating the 100th anniversary with us. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you, Patty, for being part of the whole fun. Teresa, your closing comments.
Yeah, I want to say, first of all, Robert, congratulations to you and all your team. Continued success. I can't wait to be on your 200th.
Yes. And 3 and 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I want to say also, I think it's so important because I see the Capris and Angelos and Dara's, we're Italian, and let's keep the familia going. Let's keep what our parents rooted us in, and let's spread that word. And Claudio and Angelo, congrats on what you do. And I mean, heads up and hats off. And yeah, love
Thank
you
you
all.
so much. Thank you so much, Teresa. I can't wait to see you on Friday evening and on Sunday as well. We'll be hanging out for a whole weekend. Look at that.
Don't get too comfortable. No, I'm sorry.
Is that a joke?
We're moving in, Ange.
Coming from a comedian, is that a joke?
Yeah.
Esther, your closing comments.
Yes. First of all, thank you so much for including me on your 100th episode. I am
couldn't have it.
absolutely honored. I'm looking forward to doing our Wednesday show where we're doing our 50th. So between the two, it's 150 for you. So
I feel so
you're
old.
climbing up there. So very much looking forward to that as well. And Esther's Breeze is actually back on this Thursday. We're having John Anthony, and he is a filmmaker, actor, writer, and director. So that should be kind of interesting. And so looking forward to Friday for our show and Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday is going to be absolutely amazing. Teresa, cannot wait to view that film of yours.
Oh my
And
God,
and
yes.
also Robert and I get a chance to meet some of your guests. So very much looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, because let's not forget we're doing Seriously on Sunday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Right.
going live.
That's right.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. We're hanging out for the whole weekend here. Teresa, you sure you can take us?
That's too much Robert, guys.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Ange, let's have your 2 cents, bud. Oh,
We can't hear you, Ange.
we can't hear Ange.
Okay, there you go. I had my friend
There
make
you go.
off. First of all, I want to thank Rob for the invite and congratulations on 100 episodes. And one thing I gotta say, Rob, is that you impress me every week. With you're mobilizing with your events. That's all things that we spoke about. And let me tell you, you impressed me, and can't wait to see what you have in the future. And also the talent pool tonight, and the people you know, and it's incredible. Like, it's all people that are very, very talented. The musicians tonight were very, very good. I'm gonna definitely check out more of your stuff on YouTube for sure. And yeah, guys, if you want to just join us next week on Ange TV, we have Meryl Benz. She is a Pokemon collector. Thank you,
Wow.
Jenny DuHaime, for the I guess connection for that. She's actually knows her very well. So, and then Ange Collects, we have a card market watch tomorrow. So we're going to see the prices of cards for the end of May. And of course, check out Ange and Erica. It's spontaneous right now. So we upload whenever we feel like it. So keep an eye out for that. Yeah.
Ange, thank you so much for being here and being such a great inspiration, and keep up your good work. Very, very much appreciated.
Yeah.
Tasha, how about your closing statement?
I just want to say thank you for having me. Everyone did amazing today, and it was just such a great vibe and audience and energy.
Thank you so much for being here, Tasha, and much continued success. Best of luck to you. And we have our last guest coming on. Here she is, Rachel Dara. So, Rachel, to close off the show.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for not only this 100th podcast, for every single podcast that you've ever done, because not only have you helped people like me out, you've been able to meet many, many lucky people. And on behalf of them, I want to thank you. I also want to say that I really enjoyed my time on here, and how you guys interact with each other. I could see how close you are, how many weeks you've been spending together on these podcasts, and it's cool.
Well, you know what? I really can't wait to meet you on Friday.
I can't wait to meet you.
And the last word goes to our wonderful producer, Jenny DuHaime. Jenny,
Thank you so much, Rob. Well, I want to thank all of you this evening for joining in this beautiful celebration. 100 episodes is nothing to scoff at. We're just so excited that we made it this far and that our vision is a lot larger. And it's all thanks to you. It's thanks to people like you who have brought your connections to us as well, so we could be able to talk about their stories and to be able to inspire others. And it's through all the shares and the likes and just word of mouth of being able to, if 5 people even see an episode and start talking about these people, cancer survivors, people that have, written books, people who are musicians, you artists are going on tour, you young artists are going to be meeting with legend artists that are out there that have that know-how and that are going to be inspirational people to yourselves that you're going to be going on tour with. Just Tim Steinruck alone is just so amazing. You have Bruce Coughlin and Peter Tam, these seasoned artists that are going to be able to be your mentors, is just all part of that beautiful journey. And we all need somebody like that to be able to say, hey, you know what? Pay it forward, and just to be able to have those inspirations. Like you talk about Martin Scorsese, Teresa, it's just such an amazing way of looking at things, of saying, okay, who is that person in my life that's going to make a difference to my thoughts, to my actions? And obviously we gravitate towards those people because they have done something so wonderful and so beautiful that it's touched us in our hearts, and we cannot just ignore that. We are all people on this earth that are here with a purpose and a mission, and that we have to be able to bring it forth and to be able to really tune into ourselves as well, and trust ourselves to be able to go forth and bring our own message, because one day we will be that person of inspiration. So it's always something to look forward to. And I just am sending all my love to you, Tasha and Rachel, to Ashley Patter, and to Sarina Haggarty, and to all the artists that are on the tour. We just want the best for you, and we're so looking forward to being able to bring you back to see what your future holds for you. I also want to be able to give a great big shout out to our wonderful Vince Gargano from 514 Branding Co., that has done nothing but be able to support us and to be able to bring our vision to life as well. We thank you, and cheers to you. Cheers to you, Vince. You've been working so hard at what you're doing, and you're such an inspiration. And we thank you for that. And all the people that are coming on board now and supporting us, Peter Costa with CostaVeganFoods.com. We're just so excited to be able to be here with all of you. And I only hope the best for all of your journeys. And we're so excited to be able to hear so much more from all of you. Thank you so much. And Rob, I think we have a little something to show our audience to see how cool that tour is that these girls are going to be attending.
Exactly. That's how we're going to be signing off our show. So I'm going to be thanking everybody on behalf of everybody over here that was present. Thank you so much. Next week, we have another exciting show. We have singer-songwriter, composer Dax Henry. So guys, you don't want to miss that show either. So to each and every one of you who tuned in tonight, God bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. And we'll see you back here in another 100 shows. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
We love you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. And I never thought that my ideas were correct till I step on this bus.
Rise Up Fall Tour 2021.
Rise Up TV. One luxury tour bus. 5 bands playing for 5 days in 5 different venues. So there's definitely gonna be some tension.
Well, now we're on South Road. Just keep that away from me.
That was total bullshit.
I stepped on a fucking piece of glass.
I told that man every fucking day check in the world.
I felt attacked.
Introducing Kylie Styles, Tim Steinruck from The Mighty One, Son of Man, from Mexico, The Beast, and Revolution Engine.
I was saying earlier, we gotta let Chubby rip on it for a little bit.
But in the end, we all just became one big rock and roll family.